Hi, friends. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, welcome. My name is Keisha with AV Budgets. And in this video, I'll be talking about my goals for Q3 and setting up my budget for paycheck number one. So if that interests you, stay tuned. So I want to talk to you about my budget planner. When I started this channel, I was using the 7x9 Classic Budget Planner. It was just a whole bunch of sheets that um, it was just a whole bunch of sheets that I had created or had from multiple printables and added it into the 7x9 planner. Um, I have found that this is just a little too small for me. So when I like to budget, I really like to write a lot. I like to write myself notes and everything. So I am actually going back to the first planner I created when in January of 2024, which is very similar to the one that I have the 7x9 in, but this one is just a letter size. So I'll do a walkthrough of it. And so you'll see when you first open it, there is the same finance planner. Move this to get rid of the glare. So it's the same cover sheet, the finance planner. Like I said, I purchased this from an Etsy shop years ago, and I just use pieces here and there from that planner as needed. And then, as you see, if I turn over to this side, you will see that I have clear tabs that have all of the months. I got these clear tabs off of Amazon. And then I also have tabs at the top that has sorry for the reflection, but it has the Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 notes and bills. And then this one back here that had all the glare is just for my trackers. So just a quick walkthrough of this. When you turn the page, move these out the way. When you turn to the first page, I have my money routine. This comes from the Organized Money. I purchased her planner a few years back, and I also use pieces from that. So this is just a hodgepodge of pieces from different planners and then some stuff that I just created on my own. So this is my money routine, and I have it listed here. And then I moved to financial goals. Actually, this was inspired by the Organized Money, and I just went head on and just created my own. And then we move over to the budget categories. I haven't filled this out yet, but I want to categorize my budget, with color coding and everything so I can see where I'm spending the majority of my money. Also, I have subscriptions and memberships. So this is just a list of all of the subscriptions that I have, as well as memberships such as Sam's Club, my Clear membership, and all of my mini Apple subscriptions, which I feel like they take the majority of my money. Next up, I have my bill payment tracker. Oh, I have a lot of bills, so it is on two sheets. I have two sheets, but this just lets me know all of the bills that I have to pay, the amount, when they're due. You'll see some that are blank because they are variable amounts. And then next, I have a savings tracker. So I will be tracking my road to 1K for my emergency fund. That's going to be my main goal for my budget. So I'm going to make sure that I keep updated with all of the deposits that I put for my emergency fund. And then I have my debt list. So I will fill this out. Not saying that I don't really care about my debt right now, but my focus is my emergency fund. So I will just be paying the minimum payments until I get that $1,000 emergency fund situated. And then I have the debt tracker sheets. So each debt will be listed. And then I will just track the balances each month until they are at zero. So I have a few sheets of these. And then I do have a couple of no spend calendars. This comes from Budget Treasures. This is a printable that you can purchase on her shop. And so I just have a few of those as needed. And then this is my 2024 travel budget. I created this at the beginning of the month, and I don't think I really put anything in there. And I haven't been to many places unless it's been work related. So this is pretty much empty. And then I have all of my months here. So these sheets I purchased from a shop in Etsy. So there's one for each month, and I just use it as a cover page. And then this is January. This is old. So I have my goals here. This is how I was calculating my budget. I was doing a monthly budget, but now I feel like that doesn't really work for me. So I'm going to skip that. And then I was just doing paycheck to paycheck budgeting as well as expense tracking. So it's pretty much very similar to what I had before, but it's just bigger, and it works for me. So what I'm going to do is move to July because we are getting ready for the month of July, which starts quarter three, which is crazy. It's so crazy that we are halfway at the halfway point for the year. So this sheet says make your July productive. That is my goal. Okay, so I forgot that before I even started with my Paycheck One budget, I need to have financial goals for quarter three. So I printed out just another financial goal sheet that I'm going to use for quarter three. And I'm going to go ahead on and write my goals, and I'll bring you in closer. Perfect. So the first goal I have, like I said, I'm working on my emergency fund. So the first goal that I want to do, focus on, is saving. And I want to be able to save an extra $250. I put 200, an extra $200 towards my emergency fund. I already have the money being auto deposited into that account, but I want to go ahead on and try to speed that up. So that will be my first goal. My second goal is a debt goal. Even though I'm not focusing on my debt snowball, the goal is to not add any new debt. Um, so when the time comes to focus on that snowball, it won't be larger than what it is. So the third goal actually is a cash goal. So I'm going to be starting back to school shopping. And so what I want to do is be able to pay for all of the back to school items in cash. That includes using my debit card because I know a lot of things my kids want I have to purchase online, but I don't want to put anything on debt. And then the last goal is really just tracking. I need to track my expenses, track my expenses, track my expenses because if I miss a day or what have you, oh my goodness, it just goes out the window. So, um, keeping it light Q3 because I know Q4 is going to be a heavy spending, getting ready for Christmas, holidays, and all that. So, right now, those are the things that I want to focus on for Q3. And now I'm going to go ahead on and move to my July 1. So I already set up my July calendar off camera. What I did was actually color coded this. I don't know if you could see it, but the bills are set up based on pay. So I got paid on the 28th. Today is the 28th. And so I will be paying bills from the 30th all the way until the 13th. I wrote those in purple. And then when I get paid on the 15th, I will be paying all of the bills from the 15th all the way to the 30th, which that second paycheck is very heavy. I need to actually look into seeing if I can get some stuff moved around because all of my bills are due towards the middle to end of the month. And so that makes budgeting a challenge. So, what I'm going to do now is move to the actual paycheck budget, and I'm going to fill this out and then come back when it's done. Okay, so I moved you in so you could see. And so this is what I'll be taking care of for paycheck number one. I will be budgeting $2,800. And to move on to my bills, the first thing I have that is due is my rent. And then moving on to my personal loan, Apple Credit, Epidemic Sound, because you have to have great music when you film videos. So that is $17.99. My Discover bill is due on the 2nd, which is $42. Navy Federal is 60. Stars is $2.12. My MX bill is for minimum payment is $40. Electric is going down, down, down. It is now $156.63. I am so excited because when I first started this channel, I think my electric bill was like $220. And so I switched suppliers and um, my costs have just been going down. So that's almost like a $70 drop in my monthly bill. And we haven't been doing anything different. My kids play on their computers. We've been running the AC because it's been hot. But that bill is $156. And I am, whoo, whoo, I'm so grateful for that one. Next up is Mission Lane. The minimum payment for that is $40, and then PayPal loan number two is $101.41, which leaves me with total in bills for $1,818.48, and that leaves me with $931.52. Now, when I created this sheet, I put savings at the bottom. I'm not quite sure why I put that at the bottom, but this comes off the top. So I am now moving $50 per pay into my emergency fund. So I don't know if I even need to write that in and just take that out of the income I'm budgeting or just keep it down here because these sheets are already printed out for the rest of the year and I don't want to keep wasting paper. So um, we'll see moving forward. But $50 is going to my emergency fund, direct deposited. So that's taken care of. And then my variable expenses, I have groceries budgeted at $300. I have gas for my truck budgeted at $60. Haircuts is budgeted at $60. Pets is budgeted at $40. And just to let you know, my cat did have her surgery. She's doing better. She's eating, and yeah, all things are good. I won't talk about what she did at the vet the day after whenever it's trying to get her to eat, but nonetheless, she is eating. My hair, I'm not budgeting for that because I've already got that done. And eyebrows, I budgeted $20. Dining out is 60. Personal is 50. My birthday is this weekend, and so I have to get my car tags. So that is $70. And then I do have $100 put aside for my birthday, which I already have some money put aside, but I'm taking myself out to a nice dinner because I deserve. So I have $100 set aside for that, which leaves me with $171.52. Now, what is going to happen with that $171.52? Um, Full transparency, 100 of it is already gone. My kids are participating in an activity with one of the groups that they are a part of, and I had to pay $100 for that actually today. So actually, that is gone. Let me go ahead on and write that down. It's definitely not in sinking funds because I am not doing sinking funds this check, but we'll write that down here. $100, and then that actually leaves me with $71.52 for the pay. And so I think that's it. I feel like these are getting shorter. as I get used to filming. So that's all I have for paycheck number one. I will do a cash stuffing and an update on my dollar challenge because I did purchase the that's what I wanted to tell you. I did purchase the Easy Cash Save More Money challenges, and I have been doing the dollar challenge off camera. Um, so far I have saved, I would say it's $44. So I'm really excited about that, and I have them all numbered at the bottom. And then I created an envelope that has each of the numbers, and I will place the money in here as I do the seeking challenge, as I do the savings challenges. So I'm excited. Here's my dollar challenge. It's all nice and thick, so it's in there. And yeah, I think that's all that I have to update you on. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.